Hi and welcome to another street photography video with me, Nick Turpin. Today I'm out in the city of London. It's a beautiful sunny day. London Bridge is right behind me. The streets of London are basically my office and studio. It's where I do all my best work. Today I'm going to take you out. I'll be shooting on my Fuji X100F and I'm going to do what I think on YouTube they call a point of view video. 99% of the ones I've seen of these use a GoPro camera in the hot shoe of the camera. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put you right in the camera so you can see exactly what the sensor is seeing. You'll be able to see what I'm focusing in on, how I'm framing, the moments I choose, shutter speed, aperture, ISO, all the settings should be on the screen for you to view. So I'm hoping that will be kind of quite an informative experience. We'll see. Let's go out on the streets, see what we can find. So here's an interesting little scene. This little guy, he's unusual. I like the white wall behind and the TV film crew. Look at this little line of school kids coming along now, just in that white fence. It's like a foil for them, setting them off. I've dropped him in the bottom left-hand corner, keeping the camera upright so the Tower of London remains upright. Keep focused on him. Just get his knee clear. That's quite nice. Look how that fence sets all those people off. So you've got Tower Bridge, the TV film crew, the guy on his phone, and then the line of people all popping against the fence. And it's going. TV crew's finishing up. Changing aperture, stopping down a little bit, sun's coming out, a bit more shutter speed. A number of little different stories happening across the frame, but with a relationship to each other. It's about building relationships. And then the question is, how long do I wait here for new relationships, new things to happen? Whenever I'm looking at a scene like this, I'm wondering, is this a 30-minute shot, 20-minute shot? Would I wait here an hour? If the best thing happened and this turned into a great shot, how good would it be, in fact? Is it worth waiting for half a day? I get up a little higher. Girl in pink walking in, she's very strong. Pigeon coming over. That's nice. I like the pigeon. More and more elements I can get, the better. All squeezed into one frame, lights changing all the time. I'm adjusting my exposure compensation on the top here as conditions change. I'm shooting raw, so it doesn't really matter. Film crew's packing up. Some workmen have come out of a door over there, look. In yellow, high vis, quite like them. Film crew moving off. Look at all those figures, up and down, up and down. Look at that girl in there. She's brilliant. Now what's my man doing? Adjusting his sunglasses. So I've got my guy who's quite good, and I've got the Tower Bridge, which I like, and that fence is brilliant. Lots of things are working well. I take loads of frames, as you can see. Here we go. It's all changing now. My shot could be over. He's getting up, he's had enough. He thinks I'm photographing the bridge. I'm not photographing the bridge, I'm photographing... Oh, he's going to strip naked. He's lost something. And he's off. Sometimes they make, sometimes they don't. You never know. I still quite like this fence around here though, so I might hang on a little bit. Gives you an artificial horizon there, which is brilliant. So here's a really graphic scene. There's the City of London poking above this hoarding with two lamps. That's amazing background, isn't it? I just need the right people in the foreground. So what I normally do is just take a frame like that and just have a look at it, see if I like it. Exposure's good, and then I know that if I wait long enough and I get the right figures in, the exposure will be good, composition's good, and I just sit right here and wait for it to happen. I've actually got two shots here because this way, look, this way I have Tower Bridge with a door in the foreground. Look at that composition. How nice is that? So again, how long do I wait here for something nice to happen, somebody right nice to come along? I think this has got quite a lot of scope because I've got two shots, one there and one there to watch. I mean, sooner or later something interesting will come past. The street always delivers. There's a security guard there walking past. They shut you down here if they think you're doing anything professional. And when you've got a good composition like this, you've got half your picture. You're 50% of the way there. It's just a matter of patience. Nice arm round in colour. So certainly a lot of the shots which are in my portfolio on my site that look like snapshots, a lot of them were very hard won. So they started like this. Started with something that I liked, and then spent an hour or 2 hours or longer, or came back another day to get. And that's very much the way it goes. Some joggers coming. I'll get my composition, let them run into frame. So I've still got my other shot over here. There's a pigeon and two people. That's quite nice. Look at that, that's quite nice. Using the top of the tower. And they're coming this way. Quite like their bags. Some workmen have showed up. This is interesting. Sorry. So she's posing for a picture while the workmen are still working in the background. The light is lovely. Maintaining the discipline of this scene, this view. It's very easy to move around, but I've got to find my shot, which is there. Just keep that discipline, keep that faith. There's a shot here. Maybe not today, but there's a shot here. So for me, it's this effort that you make with the structure of your picture that makes a difference between a photograph and a picture, really. Composition, framing, and a degree of psychology. I mean, here, this picture with the city in the background, separated by this wall. You know, it's got quite an interesting psychological element, I think. Almost looks futuristic. Look at that, kissing dogs. Always on the lookout for a nice composition. Love this gap here. Look at this gap in this building. It's probably nicer like that. Look at the boat moving in. Dark sky behind. Nice composition. I've got my shadow in the bottom there if I look down too much. We'll keep the camera upright, keep those verticals straight. Nice mirrored glass on the right hand side. Nice light looking back, eh? So it's the end of the day now. It's not really summer yet, so the sun's quite low, and by 5:30 I've got to search for the sun, find a nice sunny spot to shoot in for the last 40 minutes to an hour. So I can see some sunshine down there by the Bank of England. I'm going to go down there and see if there's a bit of light. So it's still pretty busy in the city. And there's light down here somewhere. Okay, this is what I was looking for. I'm in the middle of the road, but that doesn't matter. Nice mixture of shadows and real people here. There's a lot of chance involved with this shot. Just have to take a lot. Whenever it looks good, hit the button. Nice. There's always the opportunity to do figures with architecture in the City of London. Nice graphic framing. Men in suits. My favourite subject. Found a bit more sun here. And it's gone. Do you see how that picture just disappeared in front of my eyes? I like those shadows moving in from the left before the person arrives. There's one. And the view down the street. Let me get a little closer to that. So I hope that was interesting. I thought I would just recap some of the things that we looked at today. The first one really is finding a great scene, a great stage to stop and watch, something that is worth your time and effort with a reasonable throughput of people. And then interrogate that scene in terms of how far away you are, how close you are, how high the camera is, whether you're shooting it, landscape or portrait. And then interrogate it over time, because these places change with light. They'll be different in the morning, at lunchtime, in the evening. So if it really is a good view, then put some time into finding the optimum time to be there. And then also you saw me take a picture. Once I'd found my scene, I took a picture with no people in it, just to see a beautiful composition, just so I know that when something beautiful is happening in the foreground as well, I've got that lovely composition. So it's a bit of discipline really with your composition. And I think keeping the camera upright so that your verticals are straight if you can, that kind of thing, can really make your composition, your picture look deliberate, rather than a little haphazard perhaps. So I don't know whether we've got any great pictures today. I always think that you only get great pictures while you're out making good ones. I'm pretty sure we've got some good ones today. So you have to be out there doing it for those really extraordinary pictures to occasionally appear in front of your camera. Don't forget to subscribe to the videos so that you can keep in touch with future videos. Don't forget that I will in time be reviewing pictures that I find on Instagram, so upload your street photographs and use the hashtag StreetPhotoReview, and I will choose 3 or 4 of those to look at each week in future. So good luck, get your camera, get out there. I'll see you soon.